Good morning, everybody. It's Dan the Pin Collector, and today is actually the 20th of February of 2023. Just a couple of housekeeping items real quick. If you're not a subscriber to the Pin Collector channel, if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, it really does help the channel out, and hit that thumbs up button as well while you're at it. I appreciate that and would love to have you as a new friend. If you're already a subscriber, welcome back. Well, today we're talking about Silver Dollar City in Branson, Missouri, and the fact is that they are less than 3 weeks from reopening for their season, which will run from March 11th through December 31st of this year. And they have a lot going on right now. To this year, they've already announced that this is going to be the farewell year for the original Fire in the Hole attraction, which is kind of a combination of a dark ride and roller coaster. And I believe the first indoor ride of its kind built in the United States, that was built in-house by Silver Dollar City in 1972. This ride has kind of dated itself and is a little difficult to keep repaired and keep the upkeep on, so they are ready to take that out of the park. They have built a new show building in their Fireman's Landing area, which the scuttlebutt is that it will be Fire in the Hole 2.0, which makes a whole lot of sense when you think about the area they put it in, an area called Fireman's Landing, and that it is going to be an indoor ride, and I believe RMC Coasters are the ones putting it together. So if it's not Fire in the Hole 2.0, it does appear like it's going to be some type of indoor roller coaster or powered train ride. So we'll see how that plays out. They just have not made that final announcement yet. Other things they have going on, they're in the process of rebuilding their furniture store, which was lost to a fire, along with a couple of snack areas where they made their pork rinds and things, and they are well on the way to getting that all rebuilt and up and running. The furniture store had attached to it a working furniture factory that had 20th century, early 1900 equipment that they used that would have been just extremely difficult to replace, but from what I'm understanding, they did get it all replaced, and they will have the factory back up and running as well. So that's kind of exciting news. Next on their list of projects, they are building a student housing project, which in appearances looks to be a large apartment complex that they're going to use to help entice students for employment throughout the summer months, to where they can come and actually live there on property and be able to get back and forth to work without having to worry about transportation or housing or anything else. Branson isn't a huge populous area, so drawing in help is, to say the least, a difficult task. And when you're trying to draw that many employees to fill an amusement park and keep everything running smoothly, makes it even a little bit more difficult. So they have opened up that project, as well as their college program, to where they'll pay for your college as part of your employment as well. So they are headed in the right directions in trying to attract those younger workers for the summer season anyway. Next on their project list is they are reworking a lot of their parking areas. You can see by the picture that I'm putting up here that this was taken on Saturday, which would have been the 18th of February. They are due to open the 11th of March. So they have a lot of work to do in order to be able to get this project at least to a completion state, to where they can get the parks opened and not cause a lot of hassle. Right now they have the main road going into Silver Dollar City halfway closed off, because the way Silver Dollar City's entrance worked is it was basically a huge wraparound. So it was all one way going around to coming back out. So now they've had to block off half of that one-way 2-lane so that it can be used to get in and out of the park. And like I said, a lot of equipment right now, a lot of dirt being moved, but they are less than 3 weeks away from opening those gates. So we'll see what kind of progress they can make during that time. So we're excited for Silver Dollar City this year and the new things that are popping up and going on with them. We know that they have purchased a lot more land adjacent to the park, No word on what they're going to do with that yet. They did buy all of this land that I'm showing now, where a failed community had been. They were actually little mini mansions that were down in a hollow there, and they have since demolished and removed all of the remains of those, which there were several that were in different states of completion. They have poured a parking lot in that area. I'm not sure if they're going to use it for overflow parking, for employee parking, and bus their employees on into the park. Not real sure how they're going to utilize that space this year, but I'm sure they will to some extent, especially during their busier times. So anyway, like I said, super excited about Silver Dollar City this year. Scuttlebutt is that their refillable mugs will be commemorative Fire in the Hole mugs this year. So get out to the city, grab you a Fire in the Hole mug, jump on Fire in the Hole so you can get one last ride in before they close that ride permanently, and help Ned Flanders find his pants. Guys, I hope you have a great day and get out to the parks. It's Dan the Pin Collector. We'll see you next time.